guests and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
desire to be. Does all the universe comes to stand with me. Is divine in me.
Yes, indeed, I am that I am, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation live here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM in Atlanta. We are being seen live on Facebook. So if you're listening in the car and when you get inside, you want to pop on your Facebook page, go to Sarah Spiritual Facebook page. Go to my Periscope page for Sarah Spiritual and be sure to share the page. Let's share in this experience together. We are so excited to be tapping into the universe. We are tapped in. We are tuning up our energy so that we can connect to the universal energy, the universal flow, the great flow of Source. And I am sure that many of you have questions tonight. We are taking questions live right there on Facebook. Oh, I look down and I see Claire Victoria saying hello. So hello, I see Helena's on. We have so many people who are in the chat room of Sarah Spiritual Live Facebook page. We really want you to be a part of all of that action and communication. Join this conversation because we are talking to your angels. We are talking to your guides. And tonight, we are dialing up to the universe. Are you ready to talk to the universe? Do you have a question that, well, requires some intervention from the universe? You know, the same force and energy that spins the stars, orbits the planets. Let's see, what can we shift and change? So we're in the universal frequency, and when I am tapped in, and when I am tuned up, I can make that connection with all of you just by connecting to your question and actually the frequency of your voice. When I tune in and I feel the energy of your voice, it's as if they open up this portal, this ladder to the universe that allows me to feel, to hear, and experience everything that the universe wants me to address with you at that moment. And I have access to your guides, your angels, and sometimes we have a loved one that pops in and says hi and gives us some evidential information so that we know that we are really tapped in. So we're going to welcome questions here tonight at this phone number, 1-888-565-1470. That's the number to call all across the nation so that we can hear your question and answer your question. And remember, your questions are everyone's question. You think you're alone when you're sitting there thinking, I need to ask a question about finances or my love life, or is it time for a move? Or perhaps you are frustrated by a particular situation. Do you think that you're the only person who's experiencing that? Perhaps you have your own unique twist to it, because no two souls, well, they don't all have the same journey. But other people are waiting to hear your question. and they're waiting for the answer. So essentially, you are teaching other people by your question. You are sharing your quality questions and concerns, and we are getting guidance from the universe, not just to handle that one question, but for us to have tools to navigate life together, hand to hand, heart to heart, and soul to soul. And I am so excited to bring that information to all of you. But today, when I was preparing for tonight's show, I had some quality quiet time. And as I was sitting there, I asked Spirit, where are we going with this? And, well, what is it that we want to share with everyone? And how shall we navigate tonight? And they answered, and they said this: Dear human beings on the planet, are you having fun yet? We are here to guide you and assist you in all the journey. You need only ask. Each journey is unique unto itself, and you all put your foot upon the path with your own intentions. You create the energy all around you for the universe that you are experiencing. You are the collaborator, and we're just holding the space for all of you. We, the angels, the guides, the master teachers, all the frequency energies from beyond our galaxy, they're all holding space for you. And the archangels are standing by, ready to act upon your call, upon your command, upon your decree. You see, each individual has a unique blueprint, a soul blueprint that is your destiny. And our job in the universe, well, it's to guide you. It's to be sure that you arrive where you need to arrive at exactly the perfected time. And we give you nudges, we give you clues, we give you guidance. And sometimes all of you humans, you're not paying attention. We are prompting you. Still your mind. Relax the body. Open your heart. Because each person is a part of the collective consciousness of your planet. Your beings are one with Source, and you are only a thought process away from making the adjustment. Simply adjust the thoughts, regulate the emotions, set a temperature gauge, on your impatience and your frustrations. Be cool, be calm, be tolerant, be accepting, be loving in unconditional ways, and expand your thoughts beyond what you've experienced. Look to see that everything can change in just a moment, in the energy of now, if you simply allow it to come. You see, we in the universe, we are holding the space. We are cheering you on. And everything that's happened in the past, you can just simply erase. We are standing beside you, and we are guiding you. We, the angels, we, the guides, we, the master teachers, we of the universe, and we of Source, the one Source, the Creator, the God. We are all joined together. And this misalignment of energies, this hurt, this pain, this anger, this frustration, this war, this lack, this scarcity, this poverty, this anxiety, this judgment, this prejudice, it's not part of the universal blueprint. It's all something you've created in your minds. It's an opinion, it's a judgment, it's an experience that is a knee-jerk reaction to something that is hooking into the pain and the sorrow that perhaps you've experienced in a conditioned way. But you have the power to change, because when you change your thoughts, your ways, when you change your heart, your emotions, that energy ripples out beyond your energetic field, beyond your 3-4 foot radius, and it goes beyond into the universe. And it begins to sprinkle all down upon all of mankind. And the ripple is far beyond what you can see. You are great, powerful beings here in the universe. And we of the hierarchy are supporting you every step of the way. Do not lose yourself in the pain and the sorrow. Do not lose yourself in the tears. And please do not miss the loved ones that are no longer here. for they are always with you. They are simply on the other side of life, connected just beyond the veil, just beyond the curtain of the other ways of being, the higher way of being, the higher vibration, the being of love, the oneness, the light. And so you have elected, yes, you did, to be part of this very diverse, dense human body that gets to experience everything in perfection, and emotions that are unique unto you, an intellect that is unique, a character that is unique, everything that is unique to you. You have changed to be in this physical embodiment so that you could experience it, and so that you could host, be the vessel for the Creator to act through you. You are a divine being moving forward with such magnificence, ease, and grace. Why do you complicate it? We ask that question in the universe all the time, but we know that you are perfect, because everything you do will take you exactly where you need to go, and everything that you choose to do will expand to greatness. So slow your mind, ease your pace. Don't lose yourself in things that waste your energy. Stand strong in who you are. Rise up and speak your truth. Truth is the connection to God, and God is truth, and truth is love, and love is light, and the circle continues. And you have come to be the way shower, the voice, the messenger, the keeper of the light that stands firm and bright. Don't hold back as to who you are. Stand up and say, I am me. I am who I've come to be. I am the radiant being that is in harmony with the entire universe. I stand strong because I know I am one with love, one with Source, one with the Creator, and I am a being that is divine. Stand up and recognize you don't walk alone. Your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your mentors, your teachers, they all walk with you. Your beings of light from above, and those who have stepped beside you in the physical embodiment, they're all here. You're really not alone. And when you feel that the vibration isn't right, when you feel like a person isn't holding you in the unconditional love oh so tight, then just walk. Walk forward with your head held high. Do not engage in gossip and judgment. Do not engage in disharmony. Be one with who you are. You are a being of love. You are a being of light. There's a message inside of you that shines so bright. Don't compare yourself to another. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Look up to the heavens and say, I am here with all my might. I am the being that can shine beyond everything that's around me. There's no darkness that can slow me. There's no darkness that can stop me. There's no weapon formed against me. I am the being of light. I can do anything I set my mind to. I have the intention that's in my soul. I have a dream that's in my heart. There's nothing too late. There's nothing too tough. There's nothing too complicated to stop me from being who I've come to be. I am a being who's come to radiate all that's above. Know that the universe supports you. Know that you're never alone, and know that you are the keeper of your own light. And if you just stop and breathe it in and feel the universe is in harmony, and everything around you is vibrating to commend you, to support you, and to stand beside you. And to change the frequency is to change your words. To change the frequency is to change your thoughts. To change the frequency, to change the energy, the environment, the planet, is to stay rooted in love. Love grounds you, love surrounds you, and love sustains you. It is the power, it is the force that can control all of the universe. And the universe is now in harmony. And together, we of the planet have come to support all of you. And each one of you can do amazing things. Never forget who you are. Never forget from where you come. And never forget that you are all part of the same one. And that's the message that I received from the universe, that they just instantly downloaded to me right here, right now. Not a paper in front of me. Just what they gave me to say to all of you. They said, Sarah Spiritual, you be ready. Because we're going to talk right through you tonight. And we're going to guide everybody to reach new heights. And this all began, this journey of this conversation with the universe, conversations with God, conversations with the angels and our loved ones on the other side. It began last Monday when I was given 3 songs to share with all of you. And tonight, we are debuting my second song, In Harmony. And it is the frequency to radiate around you. So take a listen, everyone, to Being in Harmony.
The sun begins to set and close out the day, and the moon begins to rise. It says hello as the sun says goodbye. The birds ride the wind and nowhere there to go. They're just cruising by, singing a song or two for you and I. The ocean meets the sand and whispers to it too, come dance with me and lose yourself deep in the sea. Oh, the world, it works so beautifully together. Oh, the world, it seems in harmony. Why can't you and I live together in harmony? The butterfly emerges from deep within the cocoon. It was hiding for a while, getting ready to show its beauty and change. The winds begin to blow and dance with the trees and twirl the leaves around as they dance in the sunlight. The rain, it begins to fall and everything washes off, all shiny and new, just like me and you. When we were once born, the world is there together as one. The world is there together in harmony. Why can't we live together and understand who we are? Why do wars make us better when we feel like we are hurt? Why can't we love one another and give it all a chance to dance? The world, it flows so beautifully. It dances with the planets and the stars light the way. And the universe says, you are one with me. Why can't we learn to live together as one? and we learn to love everyone. Oh, the world is in harmony if we follow the sun and moon and stars in the universe and dance as one in harmony. In harmony, you and me, we are one in harmony.
Yes, indeed, we are one in harmony. And that was Spirit's message to all of you. And it was inspired by all the shifts and changes that we're experiencing here on our world, in our planet, the anxiety, the angst. And we need to remember that we're all one in harmony. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when I come back, we're going to go right to the phone lines 1-888-565-1470. And those of you on Facebook, well, I'm answering your questions. And I've already begun to chat with all of you. So pop on Facebook, Sarah Spiritual. Join the conversation. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. Well, because you know we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met before? I've been standing here before you long before you saw.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local, Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed, like a movie playing in a different theater, we are playing a song just for you. Do you know me? Do I know you? Well, I think we do. I think when we were up in that universe, I said to you, come on down right around this time, and we're going to get together and we're going to connect on a radio show one day. And here we are on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, talking to all of you all across the nation on 1100 AM in Atlanta, 95.3 FM in South Florida, and 1470 AM in South Florida. And of course, heard nationally on iHeartRadio, the TuneIn app. So go ahead and visit iHeartRadio.com. Go to your TuneIn app if you're in your car and you want to continue hearing. When you go to put those groceries away, make sure you take me with you. And hey, by the way, it's almost dinner time. What are you making Sarah Spiritual for dinner tonight? We're going right to the phone lines. And as I take the calls, please know 1-888-565-1470. We're going to try to answer as many questions tonight as possible because I'm talking to you because we're talking to the universe. Going right to the phone lines, got Denise. Denise is in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you tonight?
Oh, good, Sarah. Thank you for taking my call. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I know that you've been navigating some health concerns, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. First thing they make me aware of is you're feeling very unsure, unsteady, out of sorts, out of balance. I have trouble in my breath and my breathing. I know that there's almost feels like we have very nervous you are. And they're also making me aware of, you feel like you're walking in a fog, in a daze, and there's some concerns in the health. I'm going to two spots for you, Denise. First one they make me aware of is chest, breath, breathing. The other one is the top of the head, the eyes, the vision, the sinus area, right in there, very heavy, very foggy. I can't really focus. Does that make sense to you, honey?
You hit it on the nose. Why aren't you a doctor?
Because I don't have that license. I only have a license to the universe. That's the only one they gave me. Sorry.
Oh my God! You like hit everything.
All right. So first thing that comes to me, Saint Lucy, or Lucy is the patron saint of the eyes. I'm feeling as if there's something in the back of the eyes and the nerves in the back, like something's not firing right. I'm not seeing correctly. And so this is causing concern because we don't know what we want to do next. And I'm sure you've gotten some opinions, and we need to gather information because there's some, I hear doctors and I respect them with all my heart, but I also know that the body is a very, very powerful vehicle of energy. So for you to infuse your eyes with light and to see the vision of light in the back end of the eyes where the nerve endings are, because I feel like they're misfiring. So they're not showing you, it's like the eyes are not flashing clear, focused pictures for you. That's how I see it.
No. Well, that's how I see it too. I mean, that's exactly what's going on.
Okay. So as I look into the eye area, I'm aware of, there's choices. There are things that they can do for you. And they may say that this is something that is going to progress and maybe they can't prevent it. That's something we don't want to give power to. And to find the person that says, hey, I can assist you in thwarting it, slowing it down, and or stopping it altogether. And I feel like there's two choices of treatments that you can go. I'm not a doctor, so I can't quote what they are.
Right.
It's just Spirit is giving me a sense of two choices that can be of assistance to you to magnify better sight for you. Okay?
Okay.
But Spirit says not to worry. I think the sense they give me is, well, girl, you're Miss Independent. So, Miss Independent. Yep. And so now the first thing you thought of is like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to be independent. I can't just get up in the morning and just jump in the car and go. And you're putting yourself where you're not yet. So do not project. Right. That was the fear. So we felt the fear and we're going to do it anyhow. Mm-hmm. We're going to focus and we're going to stay centered in the healing process, and we're going to gather information. Right now is a time to gather information from the healthcare professionals, Denise, and not feed into outcomes. Just gather information so that you can make a choice that's for your highest and best sight and good. Yes? That's how I see it.
I mean, I agree. I just went to the eye doctor like a month or so ago, and he said really nothing had changed. I did develop cataracts, but they hadn't changed from last year, which was a good sign, but I still feel like everything is about your eyes. Without my eyes, I can't do anything. I mean, I do lose my independence.
All right, but you're putting yourself where you are not. And we're going to slow it down. We're going to thwart. We're going to stop it. Yes?
Yeah.
So in the moment of now, we are in perfect divine alignment. In the moment of now, we have clarity of vision. And in the moment of now, we are holding and sustaining clear vision, clear sight, and the clear vision of the universe, the omnipresence and the omnivision of God. Okay?
Okay.
So
okay.
stay in that energy, my dear. All right?
All right. Well, that's been my problem. The
Yes.
last few weeks is like a lot of emotion, a lot of anxiety,
Right.
and I know a lot of it is worry. Due to my husband, and also my vision has been a big concern. So
Right. Well,
you hit the nail on the head.
Well, I'm so happy to be of service. I'm so glad that the universe is here supporting us and assisting us. And I just love just helping everyone. So you have your marching orders. Gather information, hold the vision, do not feed into an outcome that is less than perfect. Stay centered in who
Okay.
you are. All right, my dear?
All right. Perfect. Thanks.
You're
again,
welcome.
Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470, going right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Orlando. I've got Kathy on the line. Kathy, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Kathy. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
I've been in Orlando now for almost 2 months. I
Yes.
took a leap of faith and moved up here. I've been looking for work. Well, apparently with no luck.
Oh,
And
yes.
I'm thinking, should I go back to school, maybe change careers?
Let's take a look at that. Because when I look in that, first of all, you say no luck. I see plenty of luck. Okay, I see opportunities all around you. Now, this breather in work is giving you an opportunity to reflect. In reflection, we're like, oh, let's see, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? What do I want to be when I grow up? So now that we're going to grow up and be something new, what does it look like and feel like to try a different career, a different aspect of our current career? And this is pause for reflection. So yes, you can go back to school. You can go back to school and do something on the side, part-time, to sustain you and they showed me a short program. There's something that you can do that's short, that is not long and intensive, that will give you additional skill sets so that you can be more valuable in the marketplace and find more enjoyment in your work. Does that make any sense to you? This is something that you can entertain coming into the mid-month of April. I feel that you can find somewhere to sign up for a class or two or a program, a certification. That may not be launching until May, end of May, but you can sign up and get started. And I do see work coming to you. So you will have a choice. So this is a perfect time for you to sit and rest and take in the energy and really reflect upon, Kathy, who you are. Because last year you began a new cycle of life, a 9-year cycle of new beginnings. And the universe was pushing you and prompting you to make a move last year, but you were a stubborn little thing. You were just sitting right there going like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm staying where They're like, oh, girl, we're going to get you out. So they got you out. Okay? So now we're in a different place, a different energy. Much more high-paced from where you were, yes? But
Yeah, I'm a little concerned also about my health.
Okay.
Because, of course, by quitting the job, I lost the health insurance, and, not getting another job right away has me a little bit in the limbo.
I know, but when I scan your body, I'm not feeling like we're in crisis here. Okay?
Oh, okay. That's good.
Do not invite. You know what to do to sustain perfected health, yes? And your last checkup was relatively on point. I go to the pulse. I feel like that might go off and on a bit. Not completely off because then you wouldn't be talking to me, but you know what I'm saying, right? So I've got a little fluctuation in pressure or blood pressure, something that we want to monitor a bit.
Okay.
But I read the energy as balanced with you. And I read the energy in the thyroid as balanced. Like, so when I read the emotional being and the hormonal being, the physical being, you're in a high vibration right now. So stay centered in that.
Okay.
And you can always apply for some subsidy of health insurance through other programs that might be available should you decide to go to school, so that you don't leave yourself stuck without health insurance, because I know we all want to be aware of being protected, and I respect that. But at this moment, don't put the fear in it. You'll be okay for a period of time, all right?
Okay, Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy, for calling. Please keep us posted and message me on Facebook. Let me know how this, choice. We're in a fork in the road, right? Which way shall we go? All right,
Yep.
Kathy. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Same to you. Bye.
Bye. We're calling up to the universe, and we are answering questions here live on WWNN, 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And I've got to go to Coral Springs. I have Stephanie on the line. Stephanie, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully, Stephanie. And how can we assist you tonight? What shall we get from the universe for you?
What does the universe have for me tonight?
They throw confetti around you, and and it looks like stardust to me, but confetti is the best way I can symbolize it in earthly terms. But when they throw the confetti, the feeling that they give me is like we're celebrating. We are celebrating you. We're celebrating your achievements. And, well, they're giving you a good old pat on the back, right? Look how far, look how great you've come. You have just really shown to everyone who you are and why you are where you are. And Stephanie, they're also opening up a scroll for you. And when I look at the scroll that the angels have for you, and it says that on this day, you have taken a commitment to be of service, and they are serving you everything you need to be of service to mankind. And I see growth and expansion coming for you. And it's going to be very, very busy time for you starting May 1st. So May to September, fasten your seatbelts. You're going to be like on a Sarah Spiritual rocket ship. So we're going fast, honey. You got a lot to do. So Spirit is saying that there's a lot coming for you in business, in friendships, in contacts, and wisdom. You're going to be learning a lot too. Well, rumor has it you've got a cool master teacher. I don't know who that is, but
I sure do.
so you've got a lot of great things coming for you, Stephanie. All right, my dear?
Awesome.
Yes. Oh,
So, the opportunity that I just started, is that where all of this is going to take place, or is it going to be different things?
different things. That's really just an introductory. It's a stepping stone. It's me. You're finding your voice. That's what they're telling me. All right. You're
yes,
learning
I
to
see that.
command your power, command your energy. I am the commanding force in and around everything I do. Therefore, I am an expression of source in motion. You're learning how to do that. You're learning how to express yourself. And that's something we've all come to the planet to do, but you've found a niche, an area, an arena of which you want to express. And this is how the angels are going to support you. They unravel the scroll, and they are here to be with you. Thank you, Stephanie, for your question.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye.
We are getting messages from the universe, and we are taking some Facebook questions and welcoming your phone calls here live at 1-888-565-1470. Let's see what's going on in Facebook. I know I've got quite the conversation going. And let's see here. We've got to ask a question on behalf of a brother. And the brother is looking for a job. So let's see. Well, first thing I see here for Eddie is that Eddie has had a stagnation in career and finances that seems to have started to at the end of 2016. So I take you into this year of 2018. It's been a bumpy ride the past couple of years. And Spirit shows me that wherever he is, we need to change. There's a time for him to move on. I feel that the energy has been stuck and stagnant for a while. The financial outlook is not solid where he is. So there's a promotion advancement coming for your brother, Eddie, Jacqueline. That is very important for him to seek assistance outside and have some people assist him with an in to another company so that he has a better employment. This is something that will open up for him in the universe, and I'm going to take that into the July time as feeling very solid. So he's got a little bit of work to do to get where he really ultimately can be. for more financial rewards and position and momentum. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for your Facebook question for your brother, Eddie. Thank you. We're going to go right back to Facebook. We've got more questions. Oh, Lord, what do we got going on over here? Hi, Sarah. It's been a long time. We've got Daisy Crespo. Daisy Crespo, thank you so much for your Facebook question. I see Archangel Gabriel around you, the messenger, and Archangel Gabriel is speaking through people around you, giving you messages, giving you ideas. Spirit tells me that you've been very, very busy with family and momentum of parenting and people around you and caring for other people. So your angels want you to know, Daisy Crespo, it is time for you to take care of you. A little self-care will go a long way. Take some time every once in a while to just care for Daisy, and Daisy will be of better service to everyone around her. Thank you so much, Daisy, for your Facebook question. I'm going to take one more Facebook question for now, and in the meantime, let's keep these Facebook questions going. I am going to Alicia. Thank you, Alicia. You're on vacation and you're listening to me. Thank you so much for following the show. Will you be able to retire next year? Let me take a look in that. I also want to check something else here. All right, so next year is the year of your figuring out who you are emotionally and spiritually. You're going to go through a spiritual metamorphosis. I see next year for you, Alicia, as your eat, pray, love year. It's the year when you go deep inside and you stay connected to source and yourself, and you find the true meaning of your personal life. I feel that retirement next year, well, maybe the end of the year, but I really want to push you through. Maybe you don't want to hear this, but I want to move you into the 2020 time for that retirement, because then with reflection and meditation, you will make choices that are grounded in the purpose of your soul. Thank you so much, Alicia Cross, for your Facebook question. I am going right back to the phone lines. I've got people all across the nation. We've got Texas. We've got Kansas City. We've got Hollandale, Florida. We've got Deerfield, Florida. And for now, I think I have to stay rooted in South Florida. I've got to go to Mary. And Mary, she's in Deerfield. Mary, how are you tonight?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mary, and thank you so much for listening to the show and calling in. Such lovely spirit guides you have around you, such lovely energy. You're being totally supported by the angelic realm, and you spent a lot of time talking to the universe. I'm feeling, Mary, you should be doing the show, not me. I could sit home.
I do talk to the universe.
I know. I see it all around you.
Love it.
You love
They wake me up at 4 o'clock, at 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
Well, they're knocking on heaven's door, honey. You know, they're just like, hey, hello, we're here. Everyone coming, right? They want to make sure you're right in the zone with them. And they're telling me that you've been dreaming a lot, dreaming with people that you know, dreaming with loved ones on the other side. So everyone's coming to you, right?
Yes, they are.
I know.
I'm having, my son had a very bad back operation, and it's now he has a terrible neuropathy in his left arm, which just hangs there, and it doesn't want to work. I'm very worried about that, so my spirit guides are all coming to pray with me.
Wonderful. That's great that you have that support. What I feel here is that I'm not a doctor, Mary, but when I go into the neck area and I go down into the arm, and I feel like the connection for the neck where it meets the shoulder, I feel like there's some nerve damage there, and some of it seems to be more because there's a pressure that has not been removed fully from that neck injury. Whatever they place there, whatever rod they have there, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like there's some support there. It's actually pushing on something there. Do they have a protocol, something they can do to strengthen that arm for him, please?
Well, they're trying therapy 3 times a week for 8 weeks because he just had an 11-hour back surgery.
Right.
So and if that doesn't work, I guess it'll be surgery of the neck.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll heal?
I do, but I feel like there's something else they have to do, and it seems more internal rather than therapeutic therapies. All right, Mary? But with the right surgeon, this can be corrected perfectly. And so tell him not to feed into that. I know, kind of like our caller with her vision, you know, we're losing our independence. We don't feel like we
Right.
can be okay. But with your praying and all the stars in the universe that are around you, Mary, you've got it covered. We need to
Thank you,
select the right
Sarah.
surgeon. Thank you. Mary,
My
have you...
daughter,
Yes.
of all things, I just have family problems. My daughter, for no reason
Yeah,
at all,
not
won't
talking to
speak
you.
to
I
me
know.
anymore.
She's not talking to you. I know. She
No.
slammed the door. You know what? She just feels, well, she has her opinion of a happening, right?
Right.
So she feels insulted, and the door's closed, and there's really, you have to let her be right now. Mary, they're getting ready to wind me down to my commercial break. But I
Okay.
truly hope that I have been of service to you. And Mary, how did you
Of
hear?
course you have.
How did you
You're
hear?
a service to everyone that
Thank
talks
you.
to you.
Thank you. How did you hear about the show, Mary?
Well, I heard from my friend. I came to you one day also,
You
a
did?
while back.
Oh, great. Thank
I
you,
came
Mary.
with Anna Lee.
Yes.
Anna.
Of course, Mary. I remember you wonderfully.
Okay.
Yes, wonderful.
That's
Very
me.
gifted woman you are, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing
thank
with
you,
me.
Sarah. I appreciate that from someone like you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. God bless you, Mary. I will send the energy of the angels for your son. What is your son's first name, please?
Joseph.
Joseph. I love that name. All right. We will hold the space of healing for Joseph, and the angels will be on their way. Thank you,
So
Mary,
you
for
feel
blessing us.
eventually you'll be fine.
Yes, he will regain most of the mobility, enough to not feel the way he does now. Thank you, Mary.
Thank God. Thank
All right.
you.
You're welcome, honey.
Bye.
God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and we are, well, talking to the universe. We're writing letters to the universe, so when I continue this conversation, let's see, what do you want to say to the universe? Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different thing.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Tune in for laughs and surprises with The Boca Show. Sundays at 4, only on 1470 WNN.
Want to lower your rate and payments, get rid of mortgage insurance, or get cash out? Find out about your best refinance options by tuning into the Get Mortgage Fit radio show with Alex Michaels and Carrie Kasem, Monday mornings from 10 to 11, where you'll learn everything you need to know about mortgage loans, today's rates, FHA, VA, and more. Call the Get Mortgage Fit show Monday mornings from 10 to 11 on WNN at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-RATE, or visit them online at newamericanfunding.com, NMLS 6606.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am one with the universe. And together, we are writing letters to the universe. And let's see what our callers have to say to the universe. And we're going to hear what the universe has to say to all of you. And we are answering questions here live on Facebook. And we are live on Periscope tonight. And we are all across the nation on iHeartRadio, all across the nation, and TuneIn app. And you can even hear us on www.wnn.com. So we've got our wwnn.com. We've got iHeart. We've got TuneIn. We are just one big happy app, and we are connecting to all of you here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. If you're just joining us, we are answering questions from the universe and getting all of the answers for all of you. And oh my goodness, I've got callers. I've got Hollandale. I've got Boca. I got Texas, even the heart of Texas. I got Hollandale. I've got to go to Hollandale for a minute, and then I got to go to Kansas City. I went to Kansas City on a Friday, but we'll save that song for later. I've got to go to Joey in Hollandale. Joey, how are you?
How are you, Sarah?
I'm great. I'm talking to the universe. And I'm knocking on heaven's door, and I'm telling you what, they're answering. It's so cool.
That is so cool. You probably have the entire 12 by 12 be together.
I've got everybody in the room here. It's a little crowded here on WWNN. I've got spirit guides. I've got angels. I've got masters. I've got master teachers. I've got everybody here. And all of you and all of your guides. Yes,
I
good.
see them with you.
Wonderful, Joey. What's your question?
I'm open to receptive.
Okay.
I think that last week I did call about the 888 flight to Texas, and everything was wonderful.
Yes. Joey, I have something to share with you. So after the show, I'm driving home on 441, and I'm getting ready to turn into Wellington. And I was actually talking to Helena, who does some of the answering and communication with people in Facebook to just kind of keep everyone in the group going. Okay. And I look up, and the license plate in front of me is, you ready? Drum roll. 888. I was like, oh my God. If I wasn't driving, I would have been messaging Joey on Facebook to say I saw your 888. So that was confirmation. And
feel free to do so, please, anytime.
Yeah, well, I was driving, so I try not to text and Facebook message and drive. So, and I was already talking to Helena, so that was enough stuff going on. But I've got a lot of energy around you, generating, creating love. And they talk to me about love, and I hear this song in the back of my head, and it goes like this. Where is love? Does it come from stars above? Will I ever know the sweet hello that's meant for only me? And that's what I hear. I hear this energy of you and the universe collaborating to find that one person, that one energy, that one hello, that one soul that's meant to be with you. And that's what's in the energetic field of the universe.
Okay.
Pretty powerful.
It's very strong, because ever since I talked to you last week, I feel that this has been happening that I finally noticed for the first time. I hear it like when I'm sleeping, I'll hear a real loud knock. 5 knocks or 8, I don't know how many.
Oh.
And I'll wake up in the middle of the night. And after that, it's like a warning I've noticed for the first time. Wow. I feel lethargic, but I feel like there's a lot of good things coming on. And I'm not scared of it. There's other things that I want to do mentally that I prepare for, but my body doesn't move.
Well, I feel like you're getting ready to be ready for something that's coming for you.
That's exactly what I said.
And I also feel that, and I know you do a lot to clear your energy, but I also feel that there's a attachment right on the left side. I go over behind the left shoulder, and I feel like energy there that's a little clustered. So you want to kind of clear. If you have some Palo Santo, I would pass this Palo Santo around you and do a clearing just to kind of shift that energy. And I would burn some Palo Santo in my bedroom for a little bit before I go to sleep and see if that gives you a little bit more energetic awakening, right? A lot of travel, a lot of time travel, a lot of, You know, we work when we're dreaming, so you're working in the dream state. And
Yes, I've been leaving.
Yes.
I've been leaving a lot for like a lot of years. I used to work with the masters, as you saw a little bit of my writings, but for a while was for the other people. Then they told me to stop and then to work for me, and allow people to not depend on my message,
Right.
to let them depend upon themselves, and to continue to teach them when asked.
Right.
No, not to stop. And so basically, that's where it's been for like about a year.
Okay.
Because I was on every day with the Ascended Masters, and I still meet with them. And it was an energy that I had to get used to, so this is not really new. But I keep hearing that it's going to be over in 2020. In other words, I'll be able to handle the amount of energy that I feel on my shoulders when, especially Lord Melchizedek comes first, then everybody else.
Right. So, but you know what else I see here for you is I've got here cards, right? And there's a gypsy guide that's working with you very strongly. And this is one of your inherent spirit guides. And I'm also going to, for those of you listening who maybe are not familiar with what Joey's talking about, I just want to step back and say Ascended Masters would be Master Teachers, Buddha, Saint Germain, Mother Mary, Saint Anthony, Master Jesus, all the high vibrational beings who have walked the earth, who have now gone to the heavens and assist mankind. So I just want to clarify that for anyone who's listening. They're like, well, what's an Ascended Master? Ascended Master are the Master Teachers. But for you, Joey, and I want to stay on point with this here, I've got your spirit guide with you who's a gypsy. And she is very, very much in tune with cards, with crystals, and coins. And she's got a lot of coins, and she keeps jiggling the coins, telling me there's money coming for you, and there's riches for you. And she drops coins in the corner. So she's dropping money all around you. So there's little bits of money that are coming for you. But what she's indicating to me by this vision she gives me, this energy she gives me, so what she's indicating to me is that there's a building momentum of abundance coming to you, and that you will be rewarded for being the messenger, and that your connection to spirit is going to be rewarding for you, Joey. I hope that I've been of service to you. I do want to keep tonight's show moving and connecting to as many people as possible.
Let me ask you a very simple question. Her name happened to be Rosaura.
Sosara? Yes?
Rosaura. Rosaura. She met my mother and my parents when they were boyfriend and girlfriend dating.
This is not a human being that has walked the earth. I'm sure that you have a connection with that individual.
Oh, the gypsy, okay.
But the gypsy is not that same person, all right?
Okay.
All right. Meditate. I'm sure you'll get a name. And can't wait to hear what that is. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. God bless you.
888.
888. Yes, we got it. All right. Thank you. Bye. And speaking of 888, pick up the phone and call me, Sarah Spiritual, on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah here on WWNN, 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta at 1-888-565-1470. And now, I went to Kansas City on a Wednesday and picked up a call from Ellen. I think I'm gonna go to Kansas City and see what Spirit's got for her. Hello, Ellen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you know that song from Oklahoma? I just love that song.
I've heard it. I'm trying to think.
I can do it for you. I went to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two. Because up to then, I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was going to. Okay, that's enough show tunes for you, my dear.
You made me smile.
So how can I assist you tonight, Ellen?
Okay, well, this is the first time I called in, and thank you.
You're welcome.
My son died 4 years ago of a drug overdose.
Yes.
And my other two sons aren't talking to me right now, but I took my nephew in who was good friends with him, and he was on drugs, and I was trying to help him clean up, and he attacked me, and I got a traumatic brain injury, and eye injury, and back injury, and my eyes hurt real bad. And then I fell and broke my sacrum and pelvic.
Oh.
And then my sister fell, and my other sister fell, and my brother fell. It was kind of weird, but my eyes hurt real bad, and that worries me. But I went unresponsive twice in the hospital, and then I've been dating this guy for almost 5 years, and he's a recovering alcoholic. And I just don't think. He just kicks me out, takes me in, kicks me out, takes me in. But with the traumatic brain injury, it's really, I am just
it's a lot.
Overwhelmed.
It's overwhelmed. So let's address some of this. And
I got to move back in with my mom, and I'm losing my house. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, that's a set of circumstances, yes? And this too all shall pass. Whenever we're faced with a challenge that we don't know what we're going to do, this too shall pass. Now, let's look at the energy that has people falling. Let's look at, this is, it's like things are knocking us down, right? We can't stand straight up. And it's an energy. It's an energy, you see. There's an energy, there's a vibration, there's energetic misalignments in the vortexes around all of you and your family. And what happens is we become prone to energies that are going to disrupt us. And when people are connected to addiction, I'm going to go back to the days of alcohol. When they first were making alcohol, they called it distilling spirits. Hear the word in it? Distilling spirits. And different alcohols have an energy with them, and some are stronger. And so I look at these energies of spirit of addiction, the spirit of alcohol. These energies, they have a whisper, they have a communication, they have a frequency. And when we lower our vibration because we're in anxiety, or we're angry, or we're depressed, or life has been a condition.
I found myself using when I got in pain.
Because it sucks you in, right? And that's why it becomes a challenge for people to break some of these addictions, because there's an addiction within the physicality, in the emotional being, in the intellectual, the mental being, and then also there's a spiritual addiction that happens. And we become leaning towards a whisper that is not the hierarchy of the angels. It is a whisper that is a disruptive whisper, because it is the reflection of the hurt and the pain that is cumulative in our soul that attracts vibrations that are less than divine. And so we begin this. Now, and that's just the briefest way I can describe it to you, because I am blessed to sit across from people every day. And I am blessed to sit across from people who have navigated some of these challenges and been victorious. But it is so easy to be a victim in the experience, because the experience grabs hold. And when the experience grabs hold, it's disruptive. And let's look at your back, your support. You're not feeling supported. Let's look at you feel like you have to depend on others, so you've lost your independence here. And I'm noticing a theme tonight. A lot of people are faced with challenges at a point in their life that they thought they'd still have their independence, that they'd be free. And yet we feel imprisoned. So for you to restore yourself and clear yourself with light. Now, as someone who creates products to assist people in balancing their energy, I would love if you connected with me at my center and called, and we connected and made something to kind of shift the external energy of your auric field, because I feel like you're attracting so many other experiences that are leading you down a similar path. And we need to break the cycle from the external. And then as we make adjustments, perhaps in a private reading, we can adjust the cognitive thoughts, and we can adjust the emotional experiences and what this negativity is hooking into. And once we make this adjustment, Ellen, then we feel stronger and we can handle what comes before us. And then we can feel that vibration and go, oh no, not going there again. Now, the first thing they talk to me about is someone is giving me the month of June connected with them. Whose birthday or anniversary is in the month?
That's when Ryan died.
That's when Ryan died. Okay, so I have that connection with him. So he stepped forward. And then
he did?
Yes, that's when you first said it. That's what I wrote. I also have here, who's M. Mark? Whose name begins with an M, please? Mark.
Mark?
Yes.
I used to date a Mark. There was two of them.
Is someone connected to the family? MAR is what I get. So I feel it's male energy, Mary, Mark, but I'm more Mark. I'm in the Mark energy. This is what they gave me when I first connected with you. So you may not pull it up quick enough, but there's something, and this person seems to be here rooted on earth. They don't seem to be on the other side. But Ryan is very much aligned with you. He couldn't. He said he couldn't stay. His soul was heavy and hurt, and he really was suffering for many years prior to this. I go back 3 years of spiraling down, and then he pulled himself up at the last minute, and he still couldn't hang on. This makes sense. But he really tried, and he wants you to know that he pulled himself up for you so that he could hang on as long as he could. And he just wants you to know that he's okay, Ellen. He wants you to know he's okay.
Is he around me too?
He is around you. If he's around me, he's around you. He hears you. He hears you, honey.
Okay.
He's with you, and
I just feel like it's my fault.
It was a journey that he took himself on, and there was no reversing that. But he did try, and that's what he wants you to know. It was quick at the end. Okay? It was quick, but the suffering was the fighting of stay, go. All right, let me see if I can beat it one more time. And he did really well, and then he came crashing down.
He did.
That's what he shows me, honey.
I was so proud of him.
He was proud of him too, from what I got. He's kind of a smart aleck, if you ask me, but that's okay. Okay, he's got he's got a kind of interesting sense of humor. So he's very much around you. I feel like he's come to you and been near you. I know that sometimes you feel void of connection because you're feeling out of sorts and you're in so much pain, but you are stronger than this. And Ellen, be open to the love. Be open to the love of building a stronger bridge between you and your mother. This is an important time for you. We have some repairing to do in the mother relationship. Do not look as if we are stepping backwards, we're a failure. Don't regard it as that. Look at it as an opportunity to love your mother, be there with your mother to be there for you, and for you to recognize yourself both individually and collectively as strong women. Okay?
Yeah.
Strong women. Yes.
What about the boyfriend?
Okay, next. We're going to leave him on the street corner. We're gonna leave him in a whole nother city, honey, somewhere out where the cornfields are. We are not. Please, did you hear yourself? He does not honor the God in you. Okay, he needs to honor.
He cheating?
He's not honoring
I always
you.
feel that way.
He's not honoring you in his words, in his actions.
Yeah, right.
Do we really need to go? Let that be someone else's problem in the cornfield.
No, I don't.
Just
am I going to have somebody though?
Of course.
Okay.
But I'm going to take you from. Let me see here. Hold on. This year into next year is a real regrouping for yourself from a healing point of view, and emotional healing and physical healing. So don't shoot the messenger. But I'm going to tell you, 2020 is a paradigm for new relationships, new experiences. All right. Ellen, how did you hear about the show?
You were on my Facebook, and I was so excited.
Well, I'm so
I better
excited.
Give somebody else a chance. How do I get a hold of you?
You can call my center, the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and I can give you that number.
I would love that. Thank you.
Yes, it's 561-682-0955. And the lovely woman who answered the phone here at the radio station happens to be my assistant. So she will take your call when you call, and we will connect you and make an appointment. And I can also create something for you that I feel will strengthen you. And we'll also call in the energy of Archangel Michael to protect you and his legion of angels so we don't attract any more uncomfortable experiences. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Leave the boyfriend on the corner, please. Thank you very much.
All right, I will.
All right. Thank you so much. And I regret your loss, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We've got to go to Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas, I have Beth. Beth, how are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Well, great, Beth. How can I assist you tonight? Thank you for connecting with me.
Actually, this is my very first time. I found you on Facebook just by accident.
Oh, there's no accidents, but thank you.
I was recently widowed, very, very suddenly. And it's only been just about 5 months. And in that interim, there's some health issues that I'm looking at, and there's also some very stringent financial issues.
And I also feel like things have been tied up for the past 3 years, though. So the finances have been getting tighter and tighter the past 3 years. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And I feel like there's something that's not closed out or settled out connected with your husband. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, his estate.
Okay. And I feel like I got people pulling, like people are like, what? We need to get complicated here. So I don't feel like things are balanced and fair and just in this. And this is causing a lot of anxiety. I also feel that there's some testing that you have to go to, some health tests, some things that we have to look at to align your body, because I feel like there's treatment coming for you. There's something we have to do to restore perfect health. Does this make sense to you?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay. And
as a matter of fact, I'm going into the hospital for testing tomorrow.
all right. And we are going to hold that space so that they find exactly the right spot that they need to take care of so that it's minimal. We have minimal process. Yes, this is what we're going to hold the space for, right? Do not let the fear of the experience grab a hold of you. The fear does not determine who you are. The fear is there to lure you into the darkness. And we're not going to stand in the darkness. We stand in the light.
The fear of health isn't so much, because I feel like most of what health issues are emotional based right now. They're just showing up physically. But there is a lot of fear with finances.
I understand, and you will be fine.
Trying to work on that one.
You will be fine. There's no scarcity. There's no lack. You are abundant beyond measure. And your husband did his best to provide for you. It's just things were not specific enough is what Spirit gives me. So something specific enough. It was lacking in some protocol or something is how they make me feel. Does that make sense to you? Suddenly I have to be a lawyer, but okay. We didn't cross a T, we didn't dot all the I's, and it's like, whoops, now we've got to kind of navigate the system, and the system is taking too long. And then there's a lot of I's, like people are like, oh, no, wait a minute, what about me? No, we're going to hold in.
His children have stepped in and literally have taken everything. They haven't given me access to any funds whatsoever.
Okay. But there is a right there.
You know,
but you see, you are the wife. You see, so we need the right assistance in legality. We need to see that, because no matter what, as a wife, you are entitled. Okay.
Not if you're not a beneficiary in the will.
I feel like there's something for you. There's something for you. Keep looking.
I do have a deed to the house.
Okay.
But I don't have the finances to keep it going.
Okay. So we have to strategize what you're going to do with the house and how the house can best serve you. And that's something you and I can talk about in a reading, and we can take the next step as to, well, plan A, plan B, plan C, Spirit, what plan should we go for? All right? There's always options. But when you're caught in the fear, you can't think out of the box. You know, it's a scary place to be when you're in that little box of like lack and scarcity and darkness, and you're like, oh, I want to pop up. Oh my God, my bills are holding me down. I can't sustain myself. This is perfectly normal to feel this way. You know, your husband did just pass, and so the connection is spotty, but I have someone who's talking to me about the months of March and May. What is that connection to your family, please? I don't want to connect it so much to your husband. I feel like it's a connection with the family. March and May, what does that mean to you, please?
May is when he and I were married. It's when his children's birthdays are.
Well, he wouldn't be talking about them if he's talking to us, so I'm in May. Okay.
March is, goodness.
And there's
this past March.
Okay, go ahead.
This past March was very, very difficult emotionally, but March is also birthday months for my family.
Okay. You have a connection with him and children as well, or they're all his previous children?
They are his previous children, and then I have my children.
Okay, separate families. I've got a son. He's talking to me about a son. Is there a concern with his son, or is his son the spearhead of something connected with this issue with the family and the legalities, please? Because
his son is the executor.
Yes, okay. So I see his son as the spearhead, the head of the line, and the witch hunt, so to speak. So this is where a lot of this is lying. The son, and then there's a female who stands next to him, was like always talking in his ear, talking in his ear, talking in his ear.
That would be his sister, yes.
Okay, so they never accepted you. They never wanted you in the family. This is their thing. And this is a hateful experience at this moment. They're expressing their frustration in a childish, retaliatory way. Legal counsel should be able to be of some assistance to you. I know you have some resources. There's something. And I feel as if, and this is the final thing they close with me with, they give me a paper. And you know what? I see a paper, Beth, and I feel like there's got to be some policy, something. There's something else that we haven't seen or found that's around. There's something else there. So we need to take a look at that, because you may be listed as a beneficiary on something and they may be holding something back. I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's the vibration around it. And I'm sure when you and I establish a stronger connection, just you and I, and not all of iHeartRadio listening, we can figure that out, yes?
Yes. And how would I get in touch with you?
Well, you can message me on Facebook, Sarah Spiritual, but you can also call my center at 561-682-0955, and we will connect for a personal phone session. We can Skype, and let's see what we can come up with. My spirit guides are really good with legal matters. They're just, I don't know, I got a good gang with me. That's all I can say.
Well, I know that I have angels around me all the time.
Yes.
And I know that I'm supported. It's just getting from here to there.
You will get from here to there. And there's a spirit guide. And it's interesting. Her name is Odessa that is with you, and she's guiding you.
Okay.
So remember that, because she's like, well, I'm Odessa, and I'm here, and I'm not an angel, but I'll guide her. I'm like, well, step right up, honey. She needs some help.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. And thank you for connecting with me. Be well. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when I come back from this commercial break, well, I've got Facebook questions piling up. And I've got to get to my Facebook peeps. And if you're on hold in my phone queue, don't hang up. I've got Michigan on the line. I've got Boynton Beach. Oh, I got Boca. We got everything here on the National Radio Show. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me?
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed, we have met before. We are spiritually speaking to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And we are going to go to Facebook in just a moment, but I have some calls that I have to handle right here on my board, and I need to go to Jill. Jill is in Michigan. Jill, how are you?
I'm pretty good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. I don't have a song for Michigan. I'm sorry.
You know what? I don't really either.
Good. I don't know if Michigan has a song, but that's all right. I don't think there's a Broadway show for Michigan. We'll have to write one.
Oh, that might, yeah. There might be something about Detroit. You never know.
It might be.
So you and I had spoken, and you had said that I was looking probably about May time for a move.
Yes.
I have since gotten a real estate contract in that is not finalized on my farm, but nothing. I have been unable to finalize anything about the place that I wish to move to. So I'm on a little bit unsteady ground.
Okay. So we're going to pause you, and you're going to breathe. So the first thing I hear you say, and Spirit hears you say, is that there is some contract kind of in the air around your current place. Is that correct?
Correct. And of course, we're in a Mercury retrograde.
Okay. Well, yes, we know that. Trust me. The whole world is experiencing it. So now, As I let go of one thing and I allow one thing to prepare to sell, I have to take my other hand and put it out. Right?
Yes.
So why are you worried? Let's let something settle. And we are just in the beginning of April, and you can be preparing to move in May. That's still not out of the ballpark. And even if we're off by 30 or 45 days, it's really not a big deal because it's a marker in time that Spirit gives me. But you're on track, and that's what I want you to know. You're like, oh, it's not happening, not happening fast enough, not happening exactly the way I want. Things are not moving. It's up in the air. You are going to derail the vision. Because, and we all do this. Everyone listen up. We want what we want the way we want it, and when it's not lining up, even though we have some support, we have some guidance, we talk to our angels, we pray, we talk to someone like me, and they're like, it's coming. We can't hang on to the vision of what can be and the possibility of what we desire actually happening. We're so conditioned to hang on to the worries, the fears, the problems, and all the things that could happen that we're not able to move forward. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
It does, yes. So change gears, little one. Let's not focus on that. Start packing, get everything ready, because come heck or high water, you're out. And there's a new place
I feel like
coming.
I'm going home to New Jersey, and that's
going to New
where
Jersey.
where I'm focused. That's all I needed to hear.
You're going to New Jersey.
Nothing could be better. And
Nothing
I
could be
feel like, as far as like, I finally got my 501(c)(3) for the horses.
Great.
And I feel like I'm on the right course with rescuing animals too.
You are. And great job you're doing. And I know some of your friends in the horse community. I've been a part of some of the group texts. I don't know why.
Thank you so much. Yes, I was so grateful when I saw that.
I know, but why are we talking about horses at 2 a.m. when my phone's going off? I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, horses. We got to rescue Sarah's spiritual sleep first. Then we can worry about the horse. But yes, I see.
Me too.
I see you're all working together to save the horses so they're not shipped off, and it's very, very powerful, and it's important, and you're doing great things. And when, Jill, one is of service, and one cares for another, an animal, a person, a community, a cause, we have all the support of the universe and the Ascended Masters and the angels. So everything comes together one way or another. And the details, just details. We're not going to worry about all that. If I worried about details, I wouldn't even leave my house. I'm just like, whatever. Okay. Very good.
So you see things moving forward for me.
Everything's coming up roses in the garden state for you. There you go.
Okay.
We're going.
Thank you.
All right. Keep me posted.
Wonderful.
Keep me in the loop.
And you don't hear anything else from Spirit?
No. I'm getting show tunes and answers. How much more you want, honey? We got a show to do. Let's go. Keep the party moving. Let's go. Chop, chop. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Jill.
Sarah.
You're going to be fine. Do not worry. All right. You can do this.
I won't.
All right. Thanks.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
Going to Facebook. I got questions lining up on Facebook. And if you're on hold, we are going to go to Boynton Beach in just a moment, and Boca and Royal Palm. And if you haven't joined us, pick up the phone at 1-888-565-1470. That's the number that we call to join the conversation and talk to the universe. Maybe Christina wants to know, maybe I can be more specific. Is there any message from Spirit for me in regards to love and finances? Let me see, Miss Christina. Christina, we are friends on Facebook. Thank you for following me on Facebook. First of all, Christina, I feel promotion. I don't want to call it promotion. I need to call it a raise. I see a raise. I see increase in money. I don't necessarily want to call it a promotion yet. Spirit says we're not quite ready for that yet, but I see an increase in finances. I see a raise. What they tell me about your love life is that something is unsettled in love around you. I feel like we are not settled in the area of love something isn't syncing well for you in the love area, Christine. If you have a specific person you want to ask me about, Christina, then shoot me a message in my Facebook Messenger of Sarah Spiritual and give me the birthday of the person you have a question about, because we need to narrow this down. Something's a little bit out of whack in the love area, but I can tell you this, Christina. You are gifted, you are a kind person, you are a very versatile person, sensitive, communicative. People love you and trust you, and you are a kind, compassionate human being, and you have greatness to bring into the world. Thank you, Christina, for your Facebook question. I'm going to go to Facebook again. I've got lots of questions on Facebook, and we have Dr. Luca, and we have Dr. Dova Luca. And hi, Sarah, my boyfriend has some crazy things going on. Started with a return key, then TV, clock switching channels, numbers by itself. What does this mean? Oh my goodness, this means that we need to space clear his house. Energy is out of sorts. I feel as if there's a portal of energy coming in, high vibrational energy, and some energies that are a little misaligned. There's a message coming, though, with the clocks. We want to pay attention to the numbers that the clocks are stopping at. There is a different connection with the clocks. I feel as if there's a loved one connected to your boyfriend that is on the father's side of the family. I really want to place it in a uncle of the family on the father's side, brother of the uncle, someone who has passed. And I feel as if he's trying to get a message through to your boyfriend, and your boyfriend needs to pay attention. Sometimes he's not paying attention to what he's doing, and especially when he's in the car and moving, he's multitasking, or I feel like he's on the road a lot, and he's got to be more aware and careful when he's driving. Thank you so much, Dr. Dova Luca, for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more Facebook question, and then I've got to go to Boynton Beach. Let's see what we've got. We've got Tammy. Tammy is on Facebook. Thank you, Tammy. My question is, there's a salaried position opening up at my place of employment. Do you see me getting the job? I feel as if you have been in the running for this job or considered for it for a bit of time. There's an additional training or management position that you need to know more about. I think you're going to have to work more with people. So I don't know what the training program is, but I feel as if there's someone else who's also there, who's also in the running, someone who's been there for a while. So we're neck and neck with someone. Tammy Trotter, message me. I will give you some prayers to do so we can shift that energy, Tammy, and let's see if we can ace this job and get you that full-time salaried position that you've been looking for. Thank you so much, Tammy, for your Facebook question. And we're just so fancy here on Facebook. I'm just loving all this. Thank you, Freddie, for all of that. We are going to go right to the phone lines. I've got Bambi on the line. Bambi in Boynton Beach. Bambi, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Bambi. And how can I assist you? What messages would you like from the universe? What shall I ask the universe?
Well, I'm actually calling for my sister. She lost her job, so I want to give her some hope that she'll find a job soon.
All right, Bambi, what is your sister's birthday?
August 26th, 1968.
And she lost her job very recently, number 3 weeks, 3 days, somewhere around there, please?
It's been about 3 weeks or so, yeah.
Yes, that's what they tell me. Okay. All right. Well, she has connections. Yes, there are people in her industry that can be of assistance to her. This is what I'm made aware of. She lost her job, but I feel like someone else was laid off or fired as well. Does this make sense to you? Are you aware of the situation?
Was kind of falling apart.
Okay, great. Yeah. So well, not great for the company, but thank you for that confirmation, I should say. So I have this energy here, and I feel like, she wasn't alone. It's not personal is what Spirit is getting to. I feel as if there's a setback for, want to take us into June, mid-June. So I'm seeing that she's in place somewhere in June in a new job. Call a recruiter, call a connection. There's someone who's going to assist your sister in work. Tell her to do some self-care and some rest, because she really does need that, She has a lot on her plate, though. I understand the concerns for finances. She juggles a lot, and she is responsible for others. Is that also true, Bambi?
Well, she's just on her own, but yeah, she's very worried and she's panicked about finding.
She's on her own, but why are they connecting two people with her that she's either concerned with or looks out for or connects with, or there's a cord of two connections for her. I don't know what that means, but that's what they're showing me. I'll leave that with you. I'll leave that with you. She may be able to put that piece together for you a little bit more. But that's what they're showing me. And I do see that she has work coming for her. So tell her to keep keeping on, and things are going to move forward for her. Expeditiously, I might say. All right, my dear. All right.
Very good.
Thank you,
Could
Bambi.
you just do a quick scan of
I know.
me? Yeah.
I know. Let me go.
Because I have terrible high blood pressure problems. And I know it's more anxiety-based.
All right, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to see the most azure blue, the beautiful blue sky. I want you to see azure blue ocean. And I want you every morning to surround yourself in this azure blue light and allow the blue light to envelop you and then permeate you from the outside in and calm the cells, be in the tranquility of that. And I also feel that there is something in your diet, and I know you eat well, but there's something in your diet that's triggering it as well. So take a look. It could be an additive or something that's in a food that seems, well, not something that would be bad for you, but whatever the preservatives are or something that is in the food is creating these spikes in the blood pressure. It is not all rooted in anxiety, Bambi. It is not. There's something spiking it, all right?
Okay.
And you know what? They also make me aware of doing some meditation and something restorative before we sleep, because I feel as if the sleep is not right. And do you know if you're having trouble sleeping and breathing is when you're sleeping? Does that make any sense to you? You waking up in the middle of the night?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm feeling as if, does your heart pound when you're waking up in the middle of the night sometimes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so, and also, I also feel like they need to make, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say they need to make an adjustment on something that you're taking. Okay? Something has to be adjusted. There's something, we don't have the right concoction, the right blend, hidden elements in food, right medicine, seeing yourself in blue, azure blue, and the beautiful energy of blue to lower the blood pressure and bring us full center into restorative health and perfection. All right, my dear?
Perfect. Well, thank
All
you.
right,
And I'll
thank
make another appointment to talk to you again.
Thank you, Mappy. I look forward to it. And you know, we have a fabulous new moon ceremony coming up next Monday at the center. Maybe that meditation and healing can work wonders for you if you can come visit us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on the 16th. You can learn more about it on my Sarah Spiritual website, all right?
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks,
I look
Sarah.
forward
Thank
to you.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome. God bless you.
God bless. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And those of you who are listening in Atlanta, thank you so much for following Spiritually Speaking with Sarah from 5 to 7. I do hope that you pop on over to WWNN on iHeartRadio and continue listening, or pop on to the iHeart app, or go to WWNN.com and continue to listen to the show, or heck, come watch the show on Facebook and Periscope under Sarah Spiritual. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us for these first 2 hours. We still have another hour of all of us together. If you're in Ohio, stay on the board. If you're in Royal Palm or Boca or all across the nation and you're on hold, stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me?
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for Invite Health with Jerry Hickey and Amanda Williams. Weekday mornings at 9. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the Soul Authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the Soul Authority today, 954-597-7060.
Want to lower your rate and payments, get rid of mortgage insurance, or get cash out? Find out about your best refinance options by tuning into the Get Mortgage Fit radio show with Alex Michaels and Carrie Kasem, Thursday afternoons from 1 to 2, where you'll learn everything you need to know about mortgage loans, today's rates, FHA, VA, and more. Call the Get Mortgage Fit show Thursday afternoons from 1 to 2 on WNN at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-RATE, or visit them online at newamericanfunding.com, NMLS 6606.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you. And I am Sarah Spiritual, and I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and we've got some Facebook questions to answer. So keep your questions coming, and I'd love to have a specific question that we can address for all of you. Thank you all of the interaction on Facebook. Greatly appreciate everyone who's participating. I'm back to the phone lines, and I've got Elizabeth, and she is in Boca. Elizabeth, how are you? Thank you for holding.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And how can I assist you with our messages from the universe?
I was curious to see if you had anything to tell me in regards to my parents.
Okay. And can I talk to you about something else in the meantime? There's some kind of movement or change coming. Are you in the process of making a change or moving, please?
Changes, yes, but not moving.
Okay. But changes that involve moving things around or moving an office, something. There's some relocation energy around you. Does this make any sense to you, Elizabeth?
Not really.
Okay. This is what I see.
Maybe it's something I'm just not aware of.
Yes, this is how I see it. All right.
Okay.
All right. So we have a question about parents, yes?
Yes.
Specific question. Specific.
What was that?
Yes, I'm here. I am looking for specific question about the father energy, and someone's talking to me about their eyes. Specific question about your father, please. Yes.
You want me to ask you a specific question?
Yes, please.
Okay. How about did he understand me? Did he hear me? Did he know what I was telling him?
So the first thing I hear was with you. Okay. His eyes were closed. Yes. Okay. And I have written on my paper with you. His eyes were closed when you talked to him. Yes, please. Because there's something about his eyes. Does this make any sense to you?
Yes. Okay. Come on, Adriana.
Coma?
Yes. He
he was unconscious.
Kind of. Not. Kind of. Yes and no. Adriana, this way. He suffered a stroke.
I know.
And,
I've got the energy there of a stroke. I'm there. So he was so in and out of consciousness, we'll call it, but he really wasn't there. But he did understand. He did hear. The brain was functioning in a way that he was cognitive enough to understand you, Elizabeth.
Okay. Okay.
And then something about the mother figure. Were you talking to him about something with your mother as well, please?
I
have something about your mother. Something about your mother. What is your mother's name, please?
My mother's name is Elizabeth.
Okay. Mother's living, yes? I have mother here, yes?
No.
Okay. Who is the female who's having a problem with her legs who is here on Earth? Female legs connected to you on mother's side of the family.
It could be my aunt, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Whose name begins with an A? I have who's that? Alina. I have someone with the letter A who's connected to your family too. They are in spirit. I'm going to have to hold that for a minute. I am getting that your father's with you and that he did hear you when he was not conscious or he was semi-conscious. This is what he makes me aware of. And why do I feel like your father was... There's something about being alone before he passed, please. Does this make sense to you?
Not sure. I mean, he lived with his wife alone, and she did find him
alone, yes,
unresponsive,
yes. This
on the floor in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. That's how I see. He was alone, like alone when he passed, or alone. This is how they show it to me because he was unresponsive on the floor, and he was there for a period of time, is what Spirit tells me. Okay, several hours, 2-3 hours. This is how they make me aware. Okay.
Yes.
But he's very much connected to you. Mother's not coming through, but I have Interestingly enough, I have something that they want to give you. Coming from your father, he's talking about a birthday anniversary coming middle of the summer, some connection to you or him. What is that, please?
Middle of the summer. My birthday is in the summer.
Okay, so he's something about a birthday present or something connected between you and him. This is what he gives me, all right? So he'll be with you on your birthday. Is there some celebration or something special that you're doing this year? I don't know. There's something, he makes me feel like there's something special in the middle of the summer having to do with your birthday. Maybe you haven't planned it yet, but there's something coming. I know we're not up there in age particularly, but I feel like there's something momentous about this birthday. So things are going to align for you perfectly around this time of the birthday. All right?
Okay.
All right, Elizabeth.
And nothing else on my mother by any chance? She's been gone a long time.
Yeah, your mom didn't come through, and that doesn't mean that she's not there. It's just sometimes they're not available in that energy, especially when they've been gone a while. They're on a different level, a different plane, is how a spirit makes me aware. Sometimes they can pop in, but I'm not feeling that it's the portal of energy for her. I feel like towards the ends of the year is an easier time for her to come through, November, December, January. That's the vibration around your mom. That seems to be a bigger opening of connectivity. So I don't know if there was a love of a holiday or something that brings her through, or a birthday anniversary around that time. But this is what she makes me aware of, all right? All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for connecting with me, Elizabeth, and I trust I've been of some service to you. And thank you for holding. And your little one is very, very intelligent, yes?
Yes, she is.
Smart as a whip, they tell me, yes? Yes.
Yes, she is. And I get a lot of compliments about that on her, as well as her behavior.
Yeah. And I get that from your dad, that compliment, yes?
Oh, yes, he adored her.
All right, thank you so much for your questions, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Sarah. God
You're
bless
welcome.
you. Bye-bye.
God bless you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. I'm going to Canton, Ohio. I've got Jenny on the line. Jenny, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jenny. And is this your first time calling into the show?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Jenny, how did you hear about the show, please?
Well, I had you added on Facebook, on my Facebook.
Well,
and I was going through my feed, and I seen that you were on, and I thought I seen the number to call in, and I thought I'd call in.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us in this experience. We are talking to the universe. The universe has some powerful messages. So if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, please go back to the beginning of the show. And everyone listening, you can do this. Go to my Facebook page, go to Sarah's Spiritual page, and listen to the entire show, especially the beginning. I love the beginning of the show. We get a message from Spirit, and I had my original song there, so I was so excited to share that. Miss Jenny, up, up, up you go. How high you go, nobody knows. You have been up and down. It's been like a bit of a roller coaster for you, yes? Since the end of last year into this year, yes? A lot of momentum we want to make, and
Very
Spirit
true.
tells me we want to break through now. She's like, I'm ready to break through. We got to get out of here. You're like, you've had it, right?
Yeah.
Is that you? Is that you without coffee when you have to
true.
show up and make it through a day? I'm like, we need to get this woman some coffee because you are like, oh Lord, get me out of here. I feel like you're on the brink of a breakthrough of a change. And I feel like it's coming, and I feel like you know that it's coming, but there's a little hesitancy and uncertainty because you don't want to trade one thing for another and not really be lined up with a better experience for you. Yes? And I feel that we have not been supported by friends and people around you. You have a couple, but I feel like you feel very alone at this time. You don't feel like you're supported. And so any choice, any decision you make, you've got to make because that's, well, what you've got to do. And you don't feel like you've got a lot of people cheering you on. And so you're your own
Very
cheerleader, your own counselor. Shoot, you're your own psychic, for goodness sakes. You've got to count on you. And what I see coming for you moving forward is I want to shift you. I want to take you into the months of June, July, August. I want to take you to the summertime. They tell me that there's some things that have to get in order first before you make a change. Wherever you have worked, it's not been working for you. Does that make sense?
Well, I just started the job like March 17th.
All right, but hear what I said. Wherever you have worked, past tense, has not worked. Okay? So you started a new job, and now we're trying to build momentum and have a better experience. And we're looking for growth and promotion. And before, what would happen is you attract a lot of people, and then all of a sudden you'd be alienated from the group. What is up with that? Like,
I don't know.
Like you don't you don't play well with
figure it out either.
you don't play well with others in the sandbox. What is going on? But there's this vibe.
Yes,
so
it must be.
I must be. But there's
I just speak my mind.
little
I got
one.
something on my mind. I don't, hold back. I just say, I express myself. Whether they're going to like it or not.
Well, there's a time and a
So
place.
that probably gets me in trouble.
It does. It does. Time and place. So when you have one of those thoughts that come in your head, before you throw it up out of your mouth, I want you to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Is this really for my highest good to say this? Or is there a better way I can say it than in a reactive way? Because you are highly reactive. And what happens is people know how to push your buttons. You must have the push my button sign right in your belly button. And people are just pushing.
About that.
I see that. It's like we have this adversarial connection with people sometimes. And this is because the woundedness in you is attracting the woundedness in them. Because Spirit tells me on or around the ages of 7, 8, 9, you felt a little disconnected. You didn't feel safe and secure. Does that make sense to you, my dear?
Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
There's break or transition, something going on around the primary household that Jenny kind of felt like, oh, I don't know about this. I'm not feeling safe. And so that woundedness has been with you just under the surface, just going, all right, someone's going to just like trip me up, so I'm going to just anticipate and I'm going to attack first. And you just go. I don't know.
You're spot on about that. That's true.
I know. I mean, I like dogs, and I'm not bashing pit bulls, but you're like a crazed pit bull sometimes. You need to breathe.
Yep.
Okay. Not everybody's out to get you. Not everybody's here to unjustly accuse you. Not everybody's here to criticize you. There are people in this new place that can assist you in learning what you need to learn so that you can do a good job and be trained well so that you are part of the core program so that there's room for growth. This place can give you a place to grow. So we want to explore those possibilities with them. And I see if you, okay, we're going to say it, zip it, you can grow with the company and feel more secure. I feel as if you question going to school to study something, yes, but you don't really like school, but you want to learn something to further yourself. Am I making sense here?
Yes, you are. Okay. You are. Yep.
Entertain it. There may be a way to, well, I know we got to study and get work done, but there may be a way to get around it, okay?
All
right.
I agree.
So
I was just wondering if anything for my health pops up, because I've had a really rough time with my health.
Yes, a lot of stomach issues too.
Yep, stomach issues.
Yes, and I also feel energetically a lot of exhaustion, tiredness.
Yes.
So you have to really pull yourself up to start your day, my dear. So what I see here is that you've got to make some dietary changes, and you know this already. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So
I know. I'm not.
I can't. I spy with my Sarah spiritual eye. You are eating the wrong foods. Now, what I want to say to you is that when you choose to make the change and you stay steady in it, you're going to find a lot of relief. I also feel as if there is a imbalance in the digestive tract that has to do with enzymes or bacteria or something. Something's off there. That is going to require some assistance. You need to go to doctors for that. So it's not all dietarily fixed, okay? But with the right regimen, you can do it.
I've been going to the doctors, and I've been through several different doctors, because they're all making me think it's all in my head and that nothing is wrong with me. That I've just, created this havoc, in my own life that caused my health to act up.
Okay. Then find a doctor that has a better understanding of, and doctors are wonderful, but find a doctor that has a deeper understanding of the emotional, physical, and spiritual being. This will benefit you. Or go to someone who's an acupuncturist, someone who has some type of traditional medicine background. Jenny, this is the time for you to expand yourself. Next year closes out a chapter of life as you've known it. So you are in the perfect place to begin to create throughout this 2018 and throughout 2019 the next opportunity for yourself for a new beginning and a new cycle of life with the right partner, the right friends, everything lining up for you. This is a powerful, powerful time. So the things that are not to your liking, develop patience and tolerance and trust that something better is coming. All right?
All right. I appreciate everything from you. You're spot on with everything.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for following the show, and welcome to our family, and continue to stay in touch with us and be back here on Wednesday nights. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're going to go to Facebook. I've got questions on Facebook, and then I'm going to go back to my phone lines. I've got Maine, I've got Miami, I've got Royal Palm Beach. But let's see what Facebook has. Elizabeth Colson. Elizabeth Colson, I am feeling an energy of a man around you. This man is someone who's passed over rather recently. Seems like less than a year. Vibrational time is a little off. But I see here that, Elizabeth, that you talk to this person and you feel very connected to this person. Spirit also makes me aware that you are feeling alone and disconnected, and you too are going through your own health shift in your body. I'm feeling aches, joints, issues. I'm also feeling a disruption in sleep, and you are concerned about finances. Spirit tells me, do not worry about the finances. It is going to come together for you perfectly. And thank you, Elizabeth Colson, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another Facebook question and see what else we've got going on and figure out what Spirit wants to share with all of you. Tawana Middleton, does Spirit have anything for you? Yes, indeed we do. Tawana, it's time for change. You want to make some changes. I see a lot of activity around you. I'm seeing movement at work, growth at work. This is an expansive time for you as well in your career. But I also, I feel that you are getting ready to find a much more cozy way of being. I'm feeling the energy of contentment. I'm feeling the energy of family. The energy around you, Tawana, is also about home and family. So I feel like you're getting ready to nest and to settle, and hark, I feel a move. Thank you, Tawana, for your Facebook question. We've got another Facebook question that we are going to take. Tony Tamer, can you tell me anything about my daughter, Elizabeth, who passed 3 years ago? Let me see, Tony, if I can make that connection for you. First thing I hear around your daughter, Tony, is I hear a lot of laughter. Like she has a dynamic personality, a lot of laughter. She has a lot of light in her laughter. And I actually feel as if there's a video or something of her or you together that she makes me aware of, like where she's just laughing and having fun and playing. I feel as if, very interesting. Tony, I get this energy that you sit and you actively talk to her every day. And I have this spot. It's almost as if she lets me know that there's something that's stayed the same or is there for her, almost like a table or a spot in her room or in a corner. It's towards the corner that she shows me that there's things there for her. and it's to honor her, and you're connected with her. It's almost a table that represents her. She's very much connected with you, and I want to bring into this energy the month of November, December, something very important connected with her and with you at that time. Thank you, Tony, for your Facebook question regarding your daughter. My great condolences for the loss of your child, and stay in contact with me. I would love to do a connecting to the other side session with you, so we can bridge a stronger connection with your daughter through your voice and through that connection. Thank you so much, Tony, for your Facebook question. I want to go back to the phone lines, and I have Violet in Royal Palm Beach. Violet, how are you?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Violet. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
You know, I saw you last week. Was it last week? I think it was. In the store?
Okay.
And I was telling you about how I had a job interview, and the interview went really well.
Yes.
But I wasn't chosen for that position that I interviewed for. But he said that there might be further opportunities, and I was wondering if that's legitimately a thing, and whether or not there's any other job opportunities out there, because I'm quickly running out of savings and need to make sure I keep a roof over my son's head and myself.
Okay. Well, you are not going to run out of savings. It's not quickly. It goes just the way it needs to go. Do not put that speed in the dissipation, as Spirit says. I love that conversation. The dissipation of funds are not something to focus upon, my dear, because Spirit shows me that a job's coming. So the minute I heard your voice, the first thing I wrote down on my paper, according to Spirit, was work. Work is coming. Work is coming. There is another job. That is a for real thing, that there is another opportunity that they can offer you at that organization. But I also see another opportunity coming, because Spirit tells me that, shoot, you might as well have a billboard plastered with your resume out there, yes? So
I thought about buying a billboard once, so it's funny you say that.
Well, that's interesting, but, just put your resume up there. I'm sure someone will call. But I've got you plastering your resume everywhere, and Violet, I am seeing work coming to you. So just breathe. Trust it's going to be okay, and everything's going to come together perfectly, all right? Your son is going to be fine.
Because you know my son. He's going to be okay.
Of course he is. He's got you as a mother. And he took a Sarah Spiritual little children's class, so I just know he's going to be fine.
Yes, ma'am. Also, I've had some really serious revelations made to me in my past relationship life that I've really been suppressing because they were very traumatic.
Yes.
And I was just wondering if Spirit had any guidance of whether or not I'm going to be able to fully heal from this and be able to enter into functional relationships in the future.
You can. And I do have a suggestion for you, and I don't know how you'll pull it off, but I would love to see you at the Theo event that we are doing at the Palm Beach County Convention Center on April 21st, because that is the energetic work of the soul healing level that you require and that you so anxiously want to invite into your energetic field. We are going to be hosting Theo. That'll be a powerful event. So do your best to come to that. Yes.
I can't really afford it, but I'm going to message you because I'm a really great workhorse. So if you could, maybe we could work out some volunteer thing or something. I don't know, but
we can do that. Yes, we can do that. We can do that.
I
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I do intend on being at the one about talking to Spirit because I've been having such a hard time with it.
Okay, well, let's see if we can build a stronger connection. And thank you for mentioning that. We do have a Connecting to Spirit class, everyone, through crystals and through the pendulum, and actually working with the flame of a candle so that we can make that connection with the spirit realm. And visit my website, sarahspiritual.com. That class is coming up this Tuesday, April 10th. So thank you, Violet, for that. And I will see you at class, and we will make that shift together. All right, my dear?
I have one more question for you.
Quickly.
I'm in this constant fear and paranoia that is a darkness surrounding me. Is that just my depression and anxiety getting best of me, or am I actually good?
You are good. You are good. Do not feed into that frenzy, because as we feed into that fear, that lowers the vibration, lowers the frequency, and does allow energetic things that are of a low vibration to come in. So you're going to be like, stop, I'm sealed in the light, stop. Okay? That's how we have to do that. All right?
All right.
And breathe.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you
You're
next
welcome.
week.
See you at the class. Thank you, Violet. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I am committed to take as many phone calls as possible. We've got Miami, we've got Pennsylvania, but I've got to go up just a little bit more north. And let's go to Maine. Let's see what the weather's like in Maine. I'll bet it's still a little chilly up there. Lori, how are you? Hello, Lori. You're on live with Sarah Spiritual.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Lori, what's the weather in Maine like?
Today was cold and rainy.
Oh, so sorry.
Very rainy.
All right, we were bright and sunny here in South Florida. Sorry.
I'm sure. That's okay. I'm used to it.
I know you are. I know you are, Lori. And how can I be of assistance to you?
I have a question. I don't know if it's a question. I just would like some information, insight around a relationship.
And this relationship is together but apart, disconnected, not on the same page. We kind of do a dance. We come in, we go out, we are moving, we're shaking. He says, I'll do this, then he can't do it. And he's a bit of a loner, yes? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. First thing Spirit says is he's doing the best thing he can, honey. He's doing the best he can. You're looking for him to be more focused and committed in the relationship, and it seems like he makes those steps towards it and he runs. And that's uncomfortable, yes?
Yeah, the whole thing is very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. And you feel very imbalanced, out of balance. You don't feel like you can count on him on any given day, yes?
No, never have been able to, so.
Okay. I'm also concerned or questioning, is there some behavior that alters his mood or something? Yes. So this is where my concern is, because I feel the inconsistency is not just personality. I feel like there's an altered state that creates this altered personality. The relationship is not healthy. The relationship is not stable. I see the relationship divided at this time. Don't see you on the same page. But as long as you allow him to keep coming back or connecting and making an effort only to fall back again, because at this moment he's unable to sustain the vibration necessary to have a healthy, loving, caring relationship that is consistent and makes you feel loved, honored, and safe. As long as you allow him to keep coming, he will keep coming, and then he will fall by the wayside again and bring him back. So the ball, my dear, is in your court as to where the relationship is going. Because he can throw a temper tantrum and then he'll be back.
Right.
It's up to you. So when you're ready, and you're not quite ready, I don't know what your wake-up call will be, what's going to be the thing that lets the little girl inside of you say, you know what, enough. I deserve better, and I love him, but I love more the idea of who he is than who he really is, and I need to let this go. When you are ready, it'll be like seamless. Do not engage, do not fight, don't point out what he's not doing, because at this point, he can't do anything better than what he's doing. Okay. And ask the angels to surround him, Archangel Michael, to protect him, so that when he is, walking on the sides of maybe not his best choices in life, that he stays safe. Because I know you love the man. When the man is not capable of loving you in return the way you would like to have an equal partnership. And part of that is his external, altered personality based on choices of whatever he's doing.
So that was the question, is that pretty much like the focal point as to why he can't just ever get to where,
Well, but there's a root, and I will tell you that there's a root that is stemming from childhood, family dynamics, family issues. Maybe there's something revolving around alcohol, because I feel like there's some addiction or dysfunctionalism in the family. So he has his own abandonment issues and things that he navigated that were less than perfect. He did not have an ideal childhood. So that created a bit of a disconnect in him. And then, life is a series of choices, my dear. And, he couldn't rise above and get the assistance he needed in healing the emotional wounds. And so escaping was great for him.
And it doesn't matter what I do, I'm probably never going to be able to connect with him.
Well, not
on the level that
the way you want, yes. And at this point, he's holding you back, even in your spiritual connection. You're like the kite that wants to soar, my dear. There's a brick hanging on the rope. You're not going you can only go as far as the rope will let you, and then, it pushes you down again. And you want fulfilled living. And I understand that when it's good, it's so good. And so that makes you think, well, if we could have more of these good moments, he'll love it as much as I do, and then he can stay good. He's not in that space. You can pray, you can hold the energy, we can send the angels, but that's not the right vibrational match for you in this lifetime. It's a soul connection of healing. It's a soul connection of another lifetime. It's not meant to be fulfilled in this lifetime.
Okay.
I know.
So what is that super intense, soul connection that I feel then?
Many past lives. Many past lives that have not been fulfilled, or we're still ironing out some disconnects. And this is not the lifetime that, things are the way you want it. Maybe in this lifetime you need to be strong and walk away. We don't have that. I can do a past life regression with you, but at this minute, for you, you have to, when you're ready, stand tall and just be done.
Okay.
All right, Lori, thank you so much for your question. And we will hold this space. All of us listening, many of us have been in your shoes and not wanted to let go of something. So we will support you in energy so that when you're ready, you can do what you need to do. God bless you, my dear. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to do some more Facebook questions. And, well, we're going to go to Pennsylvania. If it's chilly in Maine and raining, I can't wait to hear what's going on in Pennsylvania. And Miami, I know we were relatively sunny and clear here in South Florida, so stay with us, everyone. I know, I love the weather here. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Indeed, does your soul have a story? Well, we are tuning into that story right here and tuning into the universe at WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM. And thanks to everyone who is listening in Atlanta there for our first 2 hours. And now we need to go back to the phone lines and Facebook. Thank you, Shirley. Oh, I just saw your message. Thank you. Good night to you. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you, Lori, for your questions. Jennifer Walsh, you are going to have your breakthrough. Oh, we even got the Expedito Enlightenment Center on. What are they doing? I thought they're supposed to be working over there at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And we've got Joe Thorne. We're going to be doing some more Facebook questions in just a little bit. And Ronald Bayer, thank you so much for your Facebook question. Debbie Hansen, oh my goodness. I'm going to be... Hi, Faith Washington. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Thank you for being on Facebook with us. I'm going back to the phone lines, and, well, I'm going to go to Amanda in Miami.
Hi.
Amanda, let me tell you this. Dry those eyes. You crying?
I am.
Okay. I tune into your voice, and I see teardrops on your pillow. I got tissues. You're not sleeping at night. You're waking up. You have anxiety, and you have a headache, and you didn't even want to go to work. What is up with that?
Well, it's around my relationship. I wanted to see if you had any news for me with my relationship.
Absolutely. Let's see what we've got going on there. Can I have the birthday of the individual? I just need the month and day, please, for him.
November 28th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we are being superficially polite, yes?
Yes.
Surface, almost like we are professional, almost like, snap, it ain't never happened, right?
Correct.
But we're also not feeling that same connection in the relationship. Is that also true?
It hasn't gone to that point where we
Have any alone time yet, yes?
Right.
Okay. Little one, you're in timeout. You didn't know that? I put you in timeout. You were a very, very bad girl for mentioning what you thought was going on, okay? You know, it's like, I'm going to do what I want. And he is laying a boundary, and he's, well, you're in timeout. That's what I want to tell you. But I feel as if he got, and here's the word they give me, overwhelmed. He's very free. He's very independent. He doesn't want to feel as if he's being micromanaged. So there's an issue with that, because I feel as if, not that you did something wrong, but unbeknownst to you, you hit a chord that is something that is a continual pattern in relationships. So right away he assumed that, oh my God, it's another one of those relationships. I can't do that right now. Priority for him is work. Yes, this is true, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay. You need to breathe through this. He is not, and Mercury is retrograde, so I want you to just step back. It is not officially over. And I say officially because he has not officially decided. And so we need to give him his space. This is a test from the emergency broadcasting system of the world, according to him. You are in timeout. So how you handle the timeout determines whether you get to have the conversation that says if we can rebuild the building blocks of the relationship and not have your insecurities grab a hold of you. All right?
Okay.
All right? Oh, I know. You want to know when are we going to have this resolution? Yes, I know.
Yes.
Spirit's like, do not leave her hanging, Sarah. Okay. I see a conversation coming, and I got to remember where I am. I was going to think I'm in the month of March, but I am already in April, and I feel as if there's a conversation, something coming for the two of you coming into, I really want to place it on between April 13th and April 23rd. That's like the window of time that I see something coming where we can have a conversation. Allow him to come to you. Allow him to approach you, my dear. And, just be open. I know that Spirit tells me you've apologized. But, there's something that needs to be said from him first. So allow him to speak so that you can just, I can't tell you what to say, but, be in agreement with what you feel you can make an adjustment on, and don't overly compensate. It is what it is. It happened. It's done. And if he is unable to get over this breach of boundary, then that's indicative of something in a personality that maybe he may not be the right match for you after all, even though you don't want to hear that. So this conversation is not to serve. I don't want you to look at this conversation like, great, we're going to have a conversation so we can get back together, because then you're coming back into this conversation from a place of hurt and anxiety, insecurity, and neediness. You want to come to see what can you learn about him, what can you learn about you, how can we learn to work the relationship in a better format, in a better way, in a better interaction, and then decide, well, shoot, maybe you want to put him in timeout. Do not be the victim from this, okay?
Okay. I have one more question.
Go right
we
ahead.
have a work event on Friday. Do you think he'll make it? It involves both of us.
You were going to go together? Is that what?
No,
Okay.
I don't think we'll go together. But do you think he'll go to the event?
This Friday, yes?
Yes.
I feel like he has to make an appearance. I feel like it's important given his task. And I think he's going to do that, make an appearance. Okay?
Okay.
All right? But boundaries. Let him work. If my father were listening to this conversation, I'm going to get Greek on you. What you talking about? You don't poop where you eat. What do you mean you're dating someone you work with? What, you crazy? That's what my father would say. So it gets really complicated really
I've been
quickly.
saying that every day.
All right, but you know what? Sometimes that's the only place we can meet someone, and the universe has a way of putting people together in the most unlikely ways. but they still join them together. And when two people are meant to be together, it's going to happen regardless of what's going on. Trust the universe. All right? And be kinder to yourself, please.
I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. If you're in timeout, you might as well have a party. I'd be going getting a pedicure. I'd be getting my nails done. I'd be going shopping, buying shoes. It's a great timeout. I love timeout. Enjoy it. Have a blast, honey. All right. Thank you so much for your question, honey. And I know you're going through a rough time, but we'll hold the space for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. So from Miami, we're going north. We're going to Pennsylvania. I don't have a song for Pennsylvania either, but that's okay. Anthony, how are you?
Good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Anthony. So, Anthony, I have to. We don't have a lot of time on it for your question, but I do want to share that you and I this year are in our 11-year anniversary from the first time you called my center and we had our first phone reading. So, thank you so much for staying in contact with me all these years and supporting the work that I do. Okay, we only have a couple of minutes. Ask your question. Go.
Well, I'm sitting here with the person that you actually said I was going to end up meeting, and she's a little shy. She just wanted to know if there was anything Spirit had to say to us. Okay, wonderful. You know what? Can I rewind the tape a bit? You know Shane, right? Yeah, it was his birthday. I talked to him today. Okay. So interestingly enough, when I first talked to Shane, it was on or around the time I talked to you 11 years ago. And I predicted his wedding, his wife, and everything. So for the little one sitting next to you, let's see what we got going on here. But, I always know when people are going to come in people's lives and things are going to really connect. Can I have her birthday? Can I have her birthday, please? What's her birthday?
March 24th, 1999.
March 24th, 1999. Okay. So the first thing that I'm made aware of is that the two of you are patient with each other and you get each other and you're supporting each other. And you both have different kind of tastes. And that's one of the things that binds you two together. Like if everybody likes chicken parmesan, you like something different. You both are kind of unique in your personalities, and it's comforting to find people that you can just kind of vibe with. Does that make sense to you, honey? Yeah, we always get one of something each because we sit there and we'll try each other's food all the time. Yeah, it's very, 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 very different. The relationship that you have, it's a nice friendship, and it's also something that can be built upon. And I also feel that you guys are going to grow together. And is she going back to school for something? Because I feel like there's some schooling for her. For me, I plan on going back to school in probably within the next 6 months. But her, maybe she should go back to school.
I am going back.
She is going back to school? Well, hey, you know what, Anthony? I'm one step ahead of you. If you want to check on people, you got to check with Sarah Spiritual. But yes, I see schooling is important for both of you so that you could advance yourselves and have a stronger financial foundation, career, so that the relationship can grow. You two are very vibrationally matched. It is a union from a soul connection. And I think you both knew it when you met each other, and you were both waiting for each other. So this is a powerful connection between the two of you, and I know that there's a lot of growth, expansion, and love to come between the two of you. They're getting ready to sign me off from our show, but I trust I've been some service to you tonight, Anthony.
It's exactly what I needed to hear, Sarah.
You're welcome. Well, I'm glad I was able to assist you, and thanks for being a Sarah Spiritual fan for 11 years. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, you're the best I know, so why not?
Oh, thank you. All right. God bless you and your new relationship. Take care, you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
It's so much fun connecting with people all across the nation and sustaining and maintaining relationships with all of you. Because we're family. And as the universe said, we're all unique, but we all come together as one. So thank you for your questions for the universe, and I thank Spirit for the message from the universe. Go back to the Facebook feed and please listen to that opening monologue. Powerful words came from the higher beings that are assisting us on this journey. And I am so grateful to be the messenger. I thank you all for sharing time and space with me. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 and 95.